Hello, sports fans. Welcome to Sports Illustrated Sooner TV. I'm Ricky. With me, Al Esbach. We're at the wonderful Neighborhood Jams in Norman. Been here before. It's a great place. There are two locations for Neighborhood Jams, by the way. Same great food. One on 150th North Penn, and one and right here in Norman on Main Street next to the railroad tracks. Great place. We have the biscuits already we were wanting to get into, but we can't until after the show. Al, the game against Baylor, tale of two halves.
I've never seen anything like it. Incredible. Who would have figured? Just a lot of people turned the game off.
Well, you know, and the first half, I mean, it was OU, invited a lot of criticism, because they made mistakes. Jalen Hurts made mistakes. The defense didn't look very organized. It didn't look like they had a handle on how to stop Baylor.
Yeah, and you know what helped the defense in the second half? They weren't on the field, so Baylor couldn't move the ball.
Yeah, exactly. That helped a lot.
Yeah, it helped a bunch.
They only got 12 minutes in the entire second half, I think, or something like that, less than that. But, it was just kind of one of those things that OU is kind of, they've had problems, and we'll talk later in the show about this, but they've had problems with bad halves. It cost them at Kansas State.
Yeah, you can't. I just think the defense the last three games has not been good. I mean, it just has not been good.
And that's the problem.
Baylor couldn't score a touchdown against TCU.
Yeah, and Baylor had been averaging 16 points a game. And they throw 31 up in the first half.
And I know two were turnovers, but you know what? If you're a good defense, you hold them to field goals.
Well, that instead of letting them get touchdowns,
right?
There. And the the Kansas State game, same thing. The turnover, and they turn it into a touchdown.
And it's like these teams now. It's like they're getting season highs against OU's defense.
That's the problem they had for the last few years, and it's continuing so far this year. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. But hey, OklahomaTickets.com. If you're looking for game tickets for anything from the OU's final home game here for TCU or the Thunder games or concert tickets, all are available through the premier ticket agency in Oklahoma, OklahomaTickets.com. You can give them a call at 364-7500, or you can go online to oktickets.com. We'll be right back with more on.
Only at Tri-City Tractors can you hop on a new Mahindra tractor or Bad Boy mower and take one for a spin.
So find us on TriCityTractors.com, the home of try it before you buy it.
Tri-City Tractors, I-44, exit 108 in Newcastle. TriCityTractors.com.
Chalk Sports Bar on Memorial, where they have happy hour all night on Monday Night Football. They have great specials, plus they have good snacks. Chipotle queso, caramelized hummus. They have fried pickles, fried devil eggs, and chips and salsa, all on special for happy hour. And they have drinks. They have $2.50 domestic drafts. So all that available here at the Chalk Sports Bar on Monday night. Morfit Medical Center, 2908 Via Esperanza in Edmond, is an integrative family medicine center. They feature Smart Graft hair restoration, the most complete full head hair restoration on the market these days. It is great for you. It is the smartest, the best way to get a full head of hair back with using your own hair, and it doesn't take as long as you think. So to find out more, contact morfitmedical.com about Smart Graft hair replacement.
I'm attorney Noble McIntyre at McIntyre Law. Over the past 20 years, we have fought for Oklahomans who have been injured by medical malpractice and medical device injuries. These injuries are caused by products including defective hip implants, transvaginal mesh implants, Zofran, Xarelto, Invokana, and IVC filters. Unfortunately, these type of injuries happen every day, and it's good to have a local expert to turn to for help.
On behalf of myself and the entire McIntyre Law team, I can assure you, no one will work harder than we will.
Reveal a more youthful you. A more beautiful you. A more confident you. A healthier you. Your journey begins this summer at Laser Light Skin Clinic. Call us today for your free consultation.
At Eskridge Honda, we go the Eskridge mile for you with low monthly payments, like a new 2019 Honda CR-V EX for just $189 a month. That's going the Eskridge Mile. Online at eskridgehonda.com.
Welcome back, Sports Illustrated Sooners TV. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach from Neighborhood Jams Restaurant, part of the Hal Smith Restaurant Group. Great place. Biscuits as big as a plate. Look at those wonderful things. And as always, jams. They got wonderful jams. You got peach, strawberry, and all kinds of other types of jams. Plus, a great brunch. So if you're looking for a place for breakfast or lunch, open 6:30 to 2:30 every day. Available at 2 locations for Neighborhood Jams. Norman on Main Street and the railroad tracks, and in Oklahoma City at 150th and North Penn. Al, we talked about Tale of Two Halves. You know, the bad half cost them at Kansas State, almost cost them against Iowa State. They just barely held on and escaped. And then they had that bad half at Baylor, but it was eclipsed by the greatest comeback in OU history.
Yeah, it was, and the turning point was the Motley stripping for the fumble. I mean, just think, first play of the half, it's just like the first half, 18 yards. And it was like, they're probably going to drive and go in and score. And he strips the ball, changed the whole momentum of the game.
It changed the entire thing. I've never seen anything go so quickly. It gave not only the defense a boost, but it gave the offense a boost.
And it gave the defense a chance to rest, where Baylor only ran 4 plays in the third quarter.
I mean, that's just unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
That's kind of like what OU did against Iowa State when Iowa State held them.
It did what Army did against OU a year ago, and what OU used to do when they ran the wishbone.
Yeah, just control that long drives, just punishing drives, and those 5 drives that led to touchdowns and the greatest comeback. You know, and Jalen Hurts. I mean, what can you say? Excuse me. What can you say about Jalen Hurts in that he had such a questionable first half?
Yeah, I thought he was uncomfortable. Thought without CeeDee Lamb, he looked sort of lost.
Yeah, he you know, we were talking back and forth a little bit and talking about he was tucking the ball a little too quick. You know, he would drop back, and before he would really get set, he was looking to jump up into the line and try to find a crease and go. You know, and that
very tentative.
Yeah, very tentative. You know, and then he had the turnovers and the interception, and they turn those into the points, and all of a sudden, then they come out like you said. And the second half, they get the ball.
In the first half, they kept running a quarterback draw. I mean, stop it. I mean, it's like really. And OU made no adjustments in the first half, stopping that thing.
You know, and that's the one thing that they've had problems with before. You know, and hats off to Baylor and Matt Rule. I mean, he's got a well-coached team, and he is a very good coach. You know, and so they kept going back to what was working. And you know, it's just like anybody else. Hey, until you show me you can stop it, we're going to keep running
absolutely
it.
Right. It is good coaching. It's really good coaching.
And so they kept going back to it and kept playing it and kept getting positive yards with it, and made Charlie Brewer look really, really good. Now he's a good quarterback. But he, you know,
that offense has struggled all year long.
That's what I'm saying. They had just averaged 16 points a game. So it's not like they were a high-scoring team and they get 31 on OU. But then the second half comes. It's like a flip the switch, you know, and all of a sudden OU gets a turnover. Jalen Hurts marches them down. They get a touchdown. You know, and then they're scoring. They're going down to score again.
Who goes into the end zone and gets stripped?
Yeah, and he gets stripped, and you just go, "Oh my goodness, what's going on?" And to the defensive credit,
they made a stop.
They made a stop. Right, they got one first down, then they made a stop.
Yep.
Then they go back down, and it's a one-score game.
Yeah.
After they
and then once you think it was a score game, I got a feeling that OU's going to win the game.
Well, you know, you saw the momentum. It shifted so much where the momentum was on OU's offensive side. The defense picked up on it, and we'll talk about the defense here in a little bit. But I got to give it up to some veterans for OU's offense. You know, I mean, guys like Lee Morris, you know, A.D. Miller.
Yeah.
A.D. Miller, Nick Basquin.
Yeah.
Those guys, I mean, they're seniors, and they came out and made quality plays
and
when they needed them.
And one of the biggest plays was in the fourth quarter on the last drive when Creed Humphrey snaps it over Jalen Hurts, and Hurts, a lot of quarterbacks who just dove on the ball.
Yeah.
He picked it up, threw it, and that saved a huge loss.
I got a kick out of somebody that commented on that on Twitter. He goes, one of the best passes Jalen Hurts had made all night. Was throwing it away, because it saved.
And he said he learned from the week before against Iowa State when he threw it. Instead of throwing it out of bounds.
Got the interception. So this one he gets and throws it out.
Yep.
But anyway, it's a great learning point there for OU, and Jalen Hurts learned from it. I hope the defense did. Hey, we are at Neighborhood Jams in Norman, right next to the Winston, another Hal Smith restaurant group in Norman, a great place, kind of a Pub W feel, but it's got its own Winston flavor, good dinner, good lunch, all that or more. Pub W and Neighborhood Jams next to each other on Main Street in Norman. We'll be right back after this.
Only at Tri-City Tractors can you hop on a new Mahindra tractor or Bad Boy mower and take one for a spin.
So find us on TriCityTractors.com, the home of try it before you buy it.
Tri-City Tractors, I-44 exit 108 in Newcastle. TriCityTractors.com.
Chalk Sports Bar on Memorial, where they have happy hour all night on Monday Night Football. They have great specials, plus they have good snacks. Chipotle queso, caramelized hummus. They have fried pickles, fried devil eggs, and chips and salsa, all on special for happy hour. And they have drinks. They have $2.50 domestic drafts. So all that available here at the Chalk Sports Bar on Monday night. Morfit Medical Center, 2908 Via Esperanza in Edmond, is an integrative family medicine center. They feature Smart Graft hair restoration, the most complete full head hair restoration on the market these days. It is great for you. It is the smartest, the best way to get a full head of hair back with using your own hair, and it doesn't take as long as you think. So to find out more, contact morefitmedical.com about Smart Graft hair replacement.
I'm attorney Noble McIntyre at McIntyre Law. Over the past 20 years, we have fought for Oklahomans who have been injured by medical malpractice and medical device injuries. These injuries are caused by products including defective hip implants, transvaginal mesh implants, Zofran, Xarelto, Invokana, and IVC filters. Unfortunately, these type of injuries happen every day, and it's good to have a local expert to turn to for help.
On behalf of myself and the entire McIntyre Law team, I can assure you, no one will work harder than we will.
Reveal a more youthful you. A more beautiful you. A more confident you. A healthier you. Your journey begins this summer at Laser Light Skin Clinic. Call us today for your free consultation.
At Eskridge Honda, we go the Eskridge Mile for you with low monthly payments. Like a new 2019 Honda CR-V EX for just $189 a month. That's going the Eskridge Mile. Online at eskridgehonda.com.
And welcome back, Sports Illustrated Sooner TV. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach here from Neighborhood Jams. Joining us right now, Mitch, tell us what we got here. This is one of your wonderful weekly specials.
This is our savory feature for this week. It is our turkey bowl. We've got our seasoned turkey meat with black beans and corn, marinated and roasted Campari tomatoes, topped with 2 eggs your way, cilantro, a side of avocado, and our fire roasted tomato salsa. And it is just fantastic.
Wow, it looks great. Now, this is the week special, right?
This is this week's special, yes.
That's great. So it's the turkey bowl, guys. You got to come in, right? Mitch, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. This is great. The smell, Al, the smell is wonderful. Okay. Speaking of getting back to business here, I'm distracted highly by the turkey bowl and the biscuits. I can see them going together here real quickly. The defense has had problems, Al. I mean, they had a major problem in the first half. And as you so well pointed out, the second half, they were able to look a lot better because they weren't on the field.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
The defense does have problems.
Yeah, it's worrisome. The Kansas State game happened and said, well, it's just one thing. Then the Iowa State thing happened, and you're going to go, they're a problem. And then last week, you see that it's worrisome for the rest of the season. especially when you go to Stillwater on the last regular season game.
Yeah,
which they're really good offensively.
Yeah, all right, Mitch has got something else special here for us. Mitch, come in and tell us what this is.
Yes, this is the new addition to our sweet and yummy section of our menu. This is on the menu full time. Our cinnamon roll pancakes. They are our buttermilk pancakes infused with cinnamon and caramel, topped with cream cheese frosting, a little more caramel drizzle, and a little P.S. I love you. That's what we call Better Sugar here in Neighborhood Jam.
Wow.
P.S. I love you. Yeah.
P.S. I love you. I love the looks of it. It looks like I could just dive into that, Mitch.
Better do
so
it.
yeah, I'll have to
don't
wait.
go to waste.
I'll have to wait a little bit though.
Enjoy.
What a great dish though. Cinnamon pancakes. Golly, I could get fat eating.
No doubt about it.
I gotta go back to talking defense so I can get back in shape here before eating all this good food. But you know the defense. I mean, Ronnie Perkins is playing well. I mean, the guys seem.
Kenneth Murray isn't though now.
But Kenneth Murray, I'm thinking they're scheming Kenneth Murray out of the game. And
I
I'm not
don't
sure
know
why.
where he was in the quarterback draw.
Yeah, I mean, they were. You know, I went back and watched some replays of that, and what they were doing is they were pulling the guard and bringing him around and having a center come out, and they were taking Kenneth Murray, double teaming him, and taking him completely out of a lot of those plays and leaving the middle
wide open. Middle against Iowa State, Kohler, middle has been wide open.
Well, and what happens with that, Al, is when you're Charlie Brewer is a good quarterback. He was throwing the ball well. He was throwing the ball on the money. And that's what the first half was about. He was making great throws. It wasn't that the defensive backs were so far out of it, but he was making good throws. So therefore, the entire secondary, safeties included, were caught up in the passing game, which means if Kenneth Murray or one of the other linebackers is drawn out of the play, there's nobody there to make the play.
They got to figure that thing out. Because early in the year, like when they played Houston, they did a great job with King.
Yes.
When they tried to run some of that stuff in Texas. I don't know. You're right. People have schemed. They're figuring what OU's doing or something, and I think that's maybe a problem.
Well, that was the problem at Kansas State, and then the first half of Iowa State, the defense played really well. And you're thinking, okay, they've got that solved. And then the second half,
they were horrible.
Yeah, Iowa State scores 21 straight points, and you're going, whoa, what happened to the defense that held them to 10 points or less
and
in the first half?
And OU never figured out the tight end. They had no clue for Kohler.
So Kohler was making all those plays,
Yeah.
and then another comes up, and Brewer's making all the plays. So it's a different situation each time. But the big problem, and the same thing is the defense is having problems. In spite of the fact Ronnie Perkins played well, had three sacks. I mean, some of the other young men were playing well also, but golly, it's still tough to come back and get those stops.
Yeah, so again, TCU isn't a great offensive team, but they're probably better than Baylor.
Well, they got a freshman quarterback coming. They put the new guy, freshman quarterback, and that doesn't mean anything because, a lot of times backup quarterbacks have done well against OU's defense anyway.
Yeah.
But, it's going to be interesting on Saturday night. By the way, 7 o'clock game, I love them. It's going to be great. The place better be rocking. Lincoln Riley's called everybody out.
Well, and the fans maybe should stay.
You might want to stay all the way through this one. Now, if they get a big lead, they'll leave. They better not, but they might. But anyway, but TCU, has got a solid offense, but they're known for their defense.
Yeah.
And
they're not that good defensively this year.
They haven't been.
OU's lit them up the last.
Well, they
years.
have, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But golly, it's just been, which defense comes out for OU is the question.
That's exactly right, and it's a question for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Hey, Rick Heath, Al Eschbach from Neighborhood Jams here in Norman, right next to the Winston Great Hal Smith Restaurant Group restaurants right here on Main Street next to the railroad tracks. There are two Neighborhood Jams, one on 150th in North Penn in Oklahoma City. Same great food, same great recipe. You got the turkey bowl, you got the cinnamon pancakes, and you got the biscuits as big as a plate. All that and more available 6:30 to 2:30 every day. And they have great brunches on Saturday and Sunday at Neighborhood Jams. We'll be right back after this.
Only at Tri-City Tractors can you hop on a new Mahindra tractor or Bad Boy mower and take one for a spin.
So find us on TriCityTractors.com, the home of Try It Before You Buy It.
Tri-City Tractors, I-44 exit 108 in Newcastle. TriCityTractors.com.
Chalk Sports Bar on Memorial, where they have happy hour all night on Monday Night Football. They have great specials, plus they have good snacks. Chipotle queso, caramel hummus. They have fried pickles, fried devil eggs, and chips and salsa, all on special for happy hour. And they have drinks. They have $2.50 domestic draft. So all that available here at the Chalk Sports Bar on Monday night. Morfit Medical Center, 2908 Via Esperanza in Edmond, is an integrative family medicine center. They feature Smart Graft hair restoration, the most complete full head hair restoration on the market these days. It is great for you. It is the smartest, the best way to get a full head of hair back with using your own hair, and it doesn't take as long as you think. So to find out more, contact morfitmedical.com about Smart Graft hair replacement.
I'm attorney Noble McIntyre at McIntyre Law. Over the past 20 years, we have fought for Oklahomans who have been injured by medical malpractice and medical device injuries. These injuries are caused by products including defective hip implants, transvaginal mesh implants, Zofran, Xarelto, Invokana, and IVC filters. Unfortunately, these type of injuries happen every day, and it's good to have a local expert to turn to for help.
On behalf of myself and the entire McIntyre Law team, I can assure you, no one will work harder than we will.
Reveal a more youthful you. A more beautiful you. A more confident you. A healthier you. Your journey begins this summer at Laser Light Skin Clinic. Call us today for your free consultation.
At Eskridge Honda, we go the Eskridge Mile for you with low monthly payments, like a new 2019 Honda CR-V EX for just $189 a month. That's going the Eskridge Mile, online at eskridgehonda.com.
Reveal a more youthful you. A more beautiful you. A more confident you. A healthier you. Your journey begins this summer at Laser Light Skin Clinic. Call us today for your free consultation.
At Eskridge Honda, we go the Eskridge Mile for you with low monthly payments, like a new 2019 Honda CR-V EX for just $189 a month. That's going the Eskridge Mile, online at eskridgehonda.com.
Welcome back. Sports Illustrated Sooner TV. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach from Neighborhood Jams. And what a great array of food they have here for us today. The wonderful turkey bowl with turkey, black beans, corn, roasted salsa, eggs your way, avocado, cinnamon pancakes, big, nice, luscious biscuits, all available every day, 6:30 to 2:30 at Neighborhood Jams. Also, I want to thank some wonderful sponsors. The Trails Golf Club in Norman, where if you're looking for a place for you and your family to play golf on a championship course in a family-friendly atmosphere, that's the Trails Golf Club in Norman. Give Kathy Hess a call for membership specials. That's 364-3790. Also, Brown Shoe Fit Company. Ladies, if you're looking for warm weather footwear or boots, the latest styles, all available at Brown Shoe Fit in Norman, next to Hobby Lobby on Main Street. Men, they also have wonderful men's dress shoes and outdoor wear, as well as children's dress wear and outdoor wear, all available at Brown Shoe Fit in Norman, next to Hobby Lobby in Norman on Main Street. Also, OKTickets.com. If you're looking for concert tickets, Thunder tickets, or the last home game ticket. It's senior night, by the way, so if you want to pay tribute to the OU seniors, give them a call, 364-7500 at OKTickets.com. Al, I mean, the game against TCU, everybody knows TCU's offense is not great, but they're known for their defense. But you pointed out OU has done a good job against TCU, winning 7 out of the last 8.
And Patterson's had no clue of how to stop this offense.
I mean, I look,
but for the most part, Lincoln is taking his foot off the gas. I know the 2 games they played a couple years ago, that You just in the second half, you just killed them.
Yeah, the average game in the average score in the last 8 games is 44-21. You know, and that's handling them pretty good.
That's handling them very good.
I mean, that is through thick and thin of different offenses, different defenses. But which defense, which offense from OU shows up is the question.
Well, I think they'll score in the 40s and they'll score in the 20s. I mean,
I agree.
So,
now, that's what you would think. But how does it get there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because...
Well, the offense, the offense is going to move the ball on them. I mean...
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But again, the question about the defense, Texas Tech lit them up last week. I mean,
yeah.
So, here's the thing. If you want to accomplish the goals, and the goal is to win a Big 12 championship and somehow get into the playoff, I tell you, winning is nice, but they're going to have to be impressed with winning to pass an Oregon team, I think.
Well, and right now, you don't want to think about style points because, hell, you got to first win the game.
I know, that's exactly right. And they've been fighting for their lives the last 3 weeks.
Yes, I mean, it was a miracle against Iowa State to stop that 2-point conversion, and still win the game there. So right now it's just win, baby, win, and let the chips fall where they go. Because right now style points are the least of their worries.
Yeah. You got to figure it out. And I'm just not real confident after the last 3 weeks on the defense. Again, we know the offense is going to be as good. So we will see what the defense can do.
CeeDee Lamb play.
You know what these concussions are. I mean, you don't know.
And that's the thing about it. Hey, Theo Weiss, Austin Stogner, those guys played well, in coming in. But you still, when you miss CeeDee Lamb, one of the...
Well, and I wonder if they're going to use Caleb Kelly.
Well, at some point...
They got 4 games left, and he can play 4 games.
That's right. At some point, with what's happening on the defense, why not play Caleb Kelly?
Yeah.
It's not like because he's missed a few games, he can't be at least a factor.
And he's practiced over 3 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. And he's got the experience. Nick Bonito made that great interception, but he also dropped one.
Yeah.
I
like Nick Bonito a lot.
He's good, and the other outside linebacker is good. But you've got, you got to play some guys off, and Caleb Kelly was playing really, really well.
At the end of last year.
At the end of last year. He was instrumental in some of those victories.
I'll be surprised, but he's not even on the depth chart, which I don't understand either. So
speaking of which, they got a lot of guys that have been out for the year. You got Calcaterra. You don't know about him.
I tell you what really hurt them in appealing to about is losing Norwood. He would have been the nickel back this year, the starting nickel back. It hurt losing him.
Well, yeah, because that nickel back has been a problem. You don't want to name names for kids, but there's some guys back there that aren't playing well.
Yeah.
And some of the safeties also are having trouble. Charlie Kohler against Iowa State just dominated those safeties.
Yeah.
So, all that you got to watch. But the one constant is Jalen Hurts is a true leader. And no matter what happens, he's going to keep his poise, and he's going to keep doing what he needs to do to help these guys get a victory. And for that is what OU team could hang on.
Means a lot. It really does mean a lot to have senior leadership like that. They've had great leadership with Murray, with Baker, obviously, who's the best, and then with Hurts.
With Jalen Hurts. So I look with that, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to go, it's 44-21 is the average. I'm going to go 44-21.
I'm going 44-21 also.
Well, we have something in
Absolutely,
common. We know what the odds say. Hey, that's going to do it for this week's Sports Illustrated Sooner TV. We'll see you next time. For Al Esbeck, I'm Rick Heath.